Hey, welcome to my spiritual cinema, where I love to review something that I've watched, either a movie or a show kind of thing, TV show, and give you what I see as the spiritual angle. Because not every show has something, but a lot of shows have a certain angle. They show a side, a spiritual law, if you will, whether they're aware of it or not. I have no idea if they're aware of it. But today, I'm going to talk to you about The Pope's Exorcist, starring Russell Crowe. We just saw that on Netflix a little while ago. It was totally fun. It was totally awesome. I'm going to tell you the first thing. It's supposed to be based on a true story, and I don't doubt it. Is it like 100% accurate? No one was there. Who knows, really? And so if it's not 100% accurate, I get that. But what I'm saying is, does it have some things that ring true? Yes. I understand that the Catholic Church or the Vatican really do perform exorcisms. So I like that part of it, that, we live in an unlimited world and universe, and therefore there are things that go beyond our understanding. So is it possible? I would say so. I have experienced ghosts. I'm sure you have too. So I do think there's more than meets the eye. Now, so I totally recommend this. It was fun. It was exciting. It was a good story. But more than that, my favorite part about this was the fact that I think one of my takeaways, and one of the biggest things that I feel like was a big theme, was the fact that in life, whether you meet the devil through, a possession, or whether you just go through your daily life aims to distract you. I feel like that was one of the biggest themes here. It distracts you by pointing out your shortcomings, where you've sinned, where you've been wrong, that kind of thing. One thing that they talked about, of course, in the movie was that they confessed to try to absolve them from their sins. I never saw this before, and I never thought about it before, but for the first time, I actually really liked that, because I realized that is exactly what you can do when you flow your energy. And I have seen phenomenal things happen when I flow my energy, and when people I work with flow their energy, from attracting the relationship they want, the money they want, changing what's affecting them, basically changing even the past. I mean, it's been phenomenal. I've just seen some incredible things. And so flowing your energy is a very simple 3-step process that I'm going to tell you about right now. And I'm going to tell you that when you go and confess, you're really doing the same thing. So step number 1, you welcome whatever you've experienced. And your experience can very well be whatever thing you did that you feel was wrong. And it doesn't matter whether you did it on purpose. None of that matters. It's how you feel. It's your energy. It's your perception. If you're carrying it with you, you're carrying it with you. So you let it be here. You welcome it. And by going and being willing to confess and talking about it, you're welcoming it. Number 2, this is so important. You let it be here, and you let it affect you. I can't say whether or not they do that during confessional. I can't speak to what goes on in those little confessional closets. I'm sure they have a technical name. But when you let it affect you, one of the things that happens is you digest the energy. Just like Brussels sprouts or something else you eat, even food poisoning, it doesn't go down and then it stays with you and it makes you sick, kind of thing. Whereas if you let things flow, your body can absorb what it needs, it'll discard what it doesn't need, and it helps you, especially when you're little, grow and get bigger, right? And for us now, when you take those experiences, you welcome them and you let them be here, you absorb what you need, but you flow the experience, letting it go. That's step number 3. And basically, it's like it gets recycled. It goes, and then it comes back to you as something new and different, a different energy, a new experience. Flowing your energy is not like a one-time thing. It is not like confessional in the sense that you go and you say 12 Hail Marys or whatever and you're done. Flowing your energy, you have to work with yourself until you feel like the energy has shifted. So for example, let's say you feel guilty about something you did, you have to work with yourself until you've gotten rid of that charge of guilt. You could call it a trigger if you want. Until you're trigger free and it's really blocked energy, until you're free, you're not free. So it's hard because you do have to repeat it over and over. However, it's very enjoyable. It's uplifting. It leaves people feeling light. It leaves me often feeling like, you know what, the world can bring on whatever it wants, because when I get in the flow, I'm good. Like, it's like you can't burst my bubble when I'm in the flow. So that's just so awesome. So I really felt like that was a major theme, because the devil's using their past experiences and their insecurities or their shortcomings or whatever it is to try to trip them up and to try to distract them from what they want to do, from their mission. And they are really, therefore, going to have to, in the show, get past themselves and focus on what they need to do to turn the tide and beat the devil, kind of thing. So I really, really enjoyed it. Whether you want to take the devil literally or metaphorically, I think either way, it really works, because we all get to experience our own personal hell kind of thing when we're having a really hard time, when things go really bad, when we hit rock bottom. And there's like different layers, right, of difficulty. And when you get in the flow, you can change it all. And when you do that and you flow your energy, you own your life instead of letting the distractions own you and dictate what a bad, naughty, I don't know, whatever, incapable, undeserving person you are, and so on and so forth. So instead, you get to be a higher vibrating, more clear person. And one of the other things that happens is you also get to sensing energy, and you just raise your frequency, you feel better, you empower yourself. It is phenomenal. So that's why I really enjoyed the movie. I feel like, if they had, I feel like they stopped to flow their energy, really. And so I thought it was just phenomenal. I hope you enjoyed my video. I love doing spiritual cinemas. Make sure to give me one of these or a comment. That'll help my channel's juice, and then I will catch you next time.